Well, hello there, Virgo. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be taking a look at your 3-month tarot reading. We'll first take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll go into details about each of the 3 months so that you can have a better idea of what the future holds for you. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's see what we have here for the overall energy. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And be spirit, sweet results away. Oh my gosh. I have some Virgo friends. I also have a Virgo North node. I have to say, I am so excited for you, Virgo. Really, I feel like, you have had so many obstacles on your path for so long. It just seems like you really have had to dig deep. And this is the energy where it is all worth it. It's like, hang in there, Virgo. Truly hang in there because it is all paying off for you. Yeah. So, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Yeah, you have, oh my gosh. You have the Magician and you have the Sun card, okay? Truly manifesting everything that your heart truly desires. We have the number 7. So this could be something that maybe, especially for the last 7 months that you have been working on, whether it's, it could be 7 years. They're saying 7 years. So it could be 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 years, something that you've really been putting your time and energy into. And not feeling like you're reaping the rewards, right? Whether this is a relationship, a situation, whatever it is. Yeah, it's kind of like the conflicts in your own mind about whether or not you deserve this. It's kind of like, I feel like there's a little bit of energy of maybe what has been holding you back is perhaps the conflicts that you may have with other people, but it's not necessarily those conflicts. It's the energy of how those conflicts have held you back because of perhaps feeling like you're not worthy enough of love, of financial abundance, whatever it is that you are wanting to bring into your life, right? Feeling like you may not have the skills, the talent, the intellect, the energy, the time, the creativity in order to create what it is that you want. But you're reaching that goal. You're reaching that goal. And the reason is because this has been such a long journey of it's not just what it is that you're trying to create or trying to manifest in your life. It's also been a long journey of looking at the internal conflicts, right? The progress, the internal conflicts that have helped you to understand that not only do you deserve the success that is heading your way, it's also all the strength, the courage, the perseverance, the resilience, right? The digging deep when you felt like you couldn't dig any deeper. It's kind of like finding that extra little bit within yourself in order to be able to create what it is that you wanted. Yeah, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands. It's taken so much patience. This has been such a long journey of truly, I think part of the journey here too is stepping into your truth of truly understanding just how powerful, how creative, how what you have to say, how important it is to other people. It's kind of like you had to believe that first before you could manifest and attract in people that believed in you too. And that has been the hardest part, perhaps, of this journey. Yeah, you have the 4 of Wands, the Lovers, an end of a difficult cycle. An end of a cycle that has helped you to transform into loving yourself, right? Making decisions based on what is true for you and not worrying about how that is maybe not in alignment with people that are in your life that haven't supported you on this path, right? That maybe don't think or see the world the same way that you do. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so in May, yeah, you're getting out of your head. I love this. You have the thinking man, and then you have letting go, right? This is you getting out of your head. When we're making decisions based on our head, right? That is ego-based. That is fear-based. It's allowing yourself to close out. And I think for some of you, over the last 7 months, 7 years, whatever this is, it's kind of like closing doors on those conflicts, those energies, those mindsets that made you feel like you weren't enough in order to have what it is that you want. But you see, you have this open door. The success that you're looking for is finally heading your way. That door is wide open. It's like you don't even have to do that much work. The door is wide open and ready for you to walk through it. And then we have the World card. The energy of you are definitely closing out a chapter and starting a brand new chapter that's going to show you, bring you, manifest the success, the happiness, the joy that you are wanting in your life. All right, so I do want to clarify this. See if there's some other advice here. Yeah, just stepping into your truth. When you step into your truth, I think, here's the interesting energy. When this cycle started, and once again, it could be 7 years. So that's a karmic cycle, right? When this cycle started, you could have been kind of sharing your truth, but meekly. It's the Page of Swords, right? It's kind of like meekly sharing your truth. Sharing your truth as long as nobody wanted to really kind of like debate you on what it is that you're creating or how you're doing it. It's kind of like you shared just enough, right, of yourself, of your truth with others, that you could say that you were living authentically, but you were still hiding so much of yourself. And that is what this 7 years has been. It's helped you to grow, okay, internally, perhaps emotionally, mentally, spiritually, from a page to a king. Now you're in this energy of being able to share what your mindset, your beliefs, right? But from that position of a king, not a page. The experiences that you have gone through on this path where you may have felt as if the world wasn't accepting you was only helping you to go inside and to know, to learn that what you have to offer is so valuable and needed. So it's kind of like you had to truly believe in your own truth before you could. It's like you had to convince yourself so that you could convince others. Yeah, it's beautiful. And now here you are. You're able to share what it is that you have been given, your gifts, your talents, your creative abilities, your insight, your wisdom. They have been handed to you from God, from the divine. See how the hand, the pentacle, is coming out from the heavens, right? It's kind of like it's been given to you. You had to believe in your own gifts and talents before you could share them with the world. And that is exactly what you have done. You have allowed yourself to step up from being a page to a king, having this insight, this knowing that what you have to offer is valuable to other people. Beautiful energy. I mean, I feel like May could be that turning point where it's kind of like, yes, it's almost like bring it on, because you believe in yourself so much. It's just, I feel very, I'm like, I'm ready. Okay, so let's take a look at June. Yeah, here you are. You're manifesting. But see, here's the difference. In the past, you were trying to manifest. You were only putting out what you thought other people would accept. You weren't putting out your whole truth. You're only putting out a smaller version of it. Okay, because you were concerned of people that may not support your ideas or whatever it is that you're trying to create. So you were kind of staying safe. You were only putting out a smaller version of yourself. Now you're ready to step into this energy because you're coming from the heart. You know in your own heart that what you are creating, what you are manifesting is wanted and needed and true and authentic and just a beautiful energy of just knowing this is who I am. This is what I'm putting out there. And I know that there are people that are going to want, to need, to love what it is that I am sharing with the world. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this beautiful, loving energy. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. It's kind of like, look, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. Being in this loving space of having, putting your true, authentic self out, using your intuition, using your heart to create instead of being stuck up in your head. And then you have the Four of Wands. Happy celebrations, financial security, happy family, happy home, the whole thing. It's like a whole new choice. You're seeing the world in a whole new way. Instead of living out in your head and living out of fear, all of a sudden you've stepped into almost like a different world. So instead of living in fear, you've got almost like instantly have understood, no, it's about living in my heart. It's about living in my true authentic self. It's about speaking up about who I am and what I have to share and loving it, right? It's not just that energy of being in your head and sharing yourself authentically. You're sharing yourself authentically, but with love. And love for who and what you are attracting into your life. All right, so let's take a look at what July has to bring. Yeah, look, Two of Wands again, right? Living your life differently, walking away from living your life, feeling tied to fear, making decisions based on fear instead of based on love. So this is just so beautiful because it's like totally changing your life. It's not just changing this situation, it's changing your life. Because what you have gone through has helped you to see that when you're in your heart space and you truly believe in yourself, your gifts, your talents, your creative abilities, when you love yourself and you love what you are producing and putting out into the world, the fear, there's no place for fear in your mind. Because we can either be in love or fear. And what you're recognizing is, I think you're looking back and saying, oh my goodness, those last 7 years, I was making decisions based on fear, not based on love. The Empress. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have the devil. You have the devil. I feel like there's this energy where you're allowing yourself to walk away from any situations that are codependent, right? You're allowing yourself to only have relationships that are equal and balanced, whether that is business relationships, romantic relationships, family relationships. You're allowing yourself to step into this energy of truly creating, being, stepping into your Empress energy and only allowing yourself to share from this loving side of yourself, recognizing that you're putting down this energy of trying to kind of like live a life in a safe zone. Live life in a zone where people couldn't hurt you or betray you. You're understanding that, no, wait a minute. When I'm living in this loving energy, I'm not even going to really attract in people like that. Because when our vibration is so high, we are only going to attract in other people that are vibrating at that higher level. It's like, it's almost like you've gone from, the first floor of a skyscraper to the penthouse. That's the energy here. Because it's like, I feel like you're ending a karmic cycle because the number 7 is here, right? It's kind of like truly understanding. I'm seeing life from that penthouse view. I'm not seeing it from the first floor view anymore. I'm up in the penthouse and I can see how the world works now. And when I'm in that loving energy, it's just so expansive. When I'm in that energy of fear and trying to keep myself safe, because I had in the past attracted people in that betrayed me, that hurt me, right? Because you have learned to love yourself. You have learned to look at the world in a loving way. When we look at the world in a loving way, and sometimes it can be really difficult, but when we allow ourselves to concentrate on the good in the world, we attract more good into our world. And when we concentrate on what is going wrong in the world, we attract more of that into the world. If you think about it, right, it's kind of like the news. The news only covers what's bad. And it hurts our energy. It really does. Because it's kind of like, then we're focusing on what's not going well. Try it. Just try it for a week. Allow yourself to not hear or see any negativity. Try to allow yourself to only look for the good in the world. And when you concentrate on that, you will start to see, wait a minute, there is a lot of good in the world. We just don't hear about it. Sometimes we have to allow ourselves to look for the good, and we will then attract more good in. Wow, beautiful energy, Virgo. Very spiritual energy here. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I even have a special 3-month reading up. So if this one resonates with you and you'd like a more personalized version, I'd be so honored to do a reading for you. So please check out the link below. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me. I think in the past, when you were a page, you could have been waiting for somebody else to do it for you. Now that you're a king, you know, no, I'm in my power. I don't have to wait for someone to save me. I don't have to wait for someone to agree with me. I don't have to wait for someone to validate me. I do that for myself. And because of that, you have the power to go forward and to really and truly have the rainbow blessings, the sun. I mean, you just have all of this beautiful energy. I can't find my sun card. Here it is. Yeah, the milestones. Look at this. This is what you're attracting because you're allowing yourself to look at yourself in this high vibration, and therefore attracting in other people, situations, opportunities that are also at this higher vibration. Wow, beautiful energy, Virgo. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.